children of the children of Africa. Like, we not supposed to be over here. And it's like everybody's so mad at like, why didn't Black Lives Matter get treated like this? It's America, y'all. Like, what y'all like? Come on, like, you know how America treats us. Like, African Americans, y'all, are like the richest, the richest melanated people on the planet. It's like, does that seem like running away from all your problems? I don't feel like America is our problem to begin with. America has never been our problem. We were forced to be over here. Alright, y'all, welcome back to the 47 Show. And in today's video, we just gonna basically be talking about what it's like being black in America and being black in Babylon, and talking about if we should move out of the country, or like what's the just going into details about moving it out of the country and like what all that entails, or like, or if we should even think about doing that in the first place. But if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. If you love yourself, go ahead and subscribe. We are about the good energy, the good positivity, good vibes, you know, everything good. But I ain't gonna make each one too long. Let's just go ahead and get to the video. Alright, so for one, this not where we come from, y'all. Like we diasporas in America. And diaspora basically just mean like we a large group of people who was displaced from where they originally come from. We the children of the children of Africa. Like, we not supposed to be over here. We just kind of got accustomed to it, or we don't look at other countries to move out of, because the image they put on these countries is like, it's a terrible place to be. Everybody's starving. There's nothing but poverty, and there's poverty everywhere. And it's nice places everywhere you go. So it's like, you know, it's levels to it, and they just try to make it seem like America the best place to live. But I don't feel like that's true. Me personally, I don't feel like that's true. Me personally, I'm thinking about getting out of America someday. But I'm going to the next little point. Y'all, slavery never ended. Like, slavery, for one, if you want to look at it, like, it's not chattel slavery. I mean, it kind of is. It's not chattel slavery, but it's still mental slavery. Slavery never ended. Like, we still work until we basically can't work no more and we retire. And the whole time we was working, we was doing nothing but making them richer and keeping a little bit of money on the side to be able to pay our bills. Like, we always get the weekend of the deal over here in America. So it's just like, why we settling for that? Like, we settle too easily as black people. Like, that's not how we supposed to live. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, we too powerful to be living like we some animals or something. Or like we below somebody else. Like, I don't know, that just don't make sense to me. But next point, in America, y'all, they already cut the cake. Like, the cake of wealth. Like, they cut the cake, right? And this person get this, and this person run this industry, and this person do this, and all of the elites up there, they got their pieces, right? And then black people, we just left with that little crumb on the side. Like, it's nothing. Like, most things, most ways to become wealthy is already kind of like consolidated into their hands. Like, so us knowing that is like, why we trying to fight them and beat them at their game? Like, let's just go somewhere else and build up over there and become the wealthy people over there. You see what I'm saying? But I feel like a lot of people don't know, like, African Americans, y'all, are like the richest the richest melanated people on the planet. Basically. Not even basically. I don't even know why I say basically. We the richest melanated people on the planet. Like, I got a little bit of conversions. Let me tell y'all the conversions. How our dollar is converted into like different currencies, like over in Africa. So the U.S. American, and I'm gonna have this so y'all can see it too. The U.S. American dollar to South African rand. So the U.S. American dollar equals 15.41 South African rand dollars. So basically, for every dollar you have, multiply that by 5. I mean, every dollar you have, you multiply that by 15, basically 15.4. But that's 15 if you round down. So you basically multiply all your money by $15. So I mean, like, come on, like, you say you start you a business over here, right? Say you start you a business over here, and then you take your U.S. dollars and then you take it over there. Like, you went from being a six-figure earner to living in another country, being a millionaire, or being, yeah, a millionaire, and you living like a king or queen over there. But over here we living like, we getting the breadcrumbs, basically like what I just said. But U.S. dollar to Ghanaian cedi is 5.89. So one U.S. dollar equals 5.89 Ghanaian cedi. 5.89 is basically $6. So you're basically multiplying all of your money times 6. So I mean, come on, like, you got $100, you take it over there, and you already at 600. And that's simple. Like, who walking around here with just $100? Like, if you really doing something, or you really, about your money, you not walking around here with $100 on you. One United States dollar equals 2,332.94 Tanzanian shilling. Yo, I don't know if, like, how much you paying for each thing in Tanzania, but I mean, I've watched a few people who moved to Tanzania from America, and they say like the conversion rate over there is pretty nice. Like, you're not gonna spend a lot of money over there. I'm not sure. Like, say 2,000, right? But a bag of chips could be like 500 shilling. Like, you don't know exactly what its value like over there, but
And go subscribe to my channel.
Alright, y'all. So you don't know exactly like what is the value of the money or 1 shilling is. Like, you might be paying 50 shilling for something we probably pay 50 cents for. I'm not saying like that's what it is, but you just don't know. And out of Africa, the US dollar equals 2.03 Belize dollars. Basically, now I pick all these places out because, well, other than South Africa, but I pick all these places out, y'all, because all of those places are near the equator, and that's where we belong. Like, we belong near the equator. Like, we have dark skin because of the sun, and we have these broad noses, and all of these things point to we come from the equator. We not from these cold areas. We used to the warm. I know, like, when we not in the sun, like over the winter time, we get lighter when we not in the sun. So there's no way you get these dark skinned people from caves. We not cavemen. Like, we were been civilized. We're civilized. You see what I'm saying? But oh dang, hold on, let me get back to my notes. But yeah. But that's basically, I mean, like, we all know what it's like. I mean, just, it's January. What? It's January 10th. All the stuff on DC going on right now. I don't really keep up with all that stuff, but all of that stuff going on, right? And it's like everybody's so mad at, like, why didn't Black Lives Matter get treated like this? It's America, y'all. Like, what y'all, like, come on. Like, how America treats us. Like, it's no question. Like, they've been doing the same thing to us for hundreds of years, and we wouldn't be surprised. And like, well, why we didn't get treated like that? When have we ever been treated like how they treat their own kind? Like, that doesn't happen over here. And we just think like, we get mad about it, and then it's short-term memory loss, and then it's like on to the next thing. It's like, it's just so much distractions. That's why I don't keep up with that stuff, because it's like, it's all meant to just distract you from your own purpose, from your own path, from your own divine reason for being here. Like, they don't want you to think about that. So it's like, we gotta put bullshit in front of you every day just to make you forget what you really here for. You see what I'm saying? But another thing for my spiritual people, because I'm very spiritual, very conscious. Y'all, it's the low vibration, like the spiritual energy over here, the vibration in America. I know, like I've been out of America once when I was 15, right? I wasn't so much in the energy, but y'all, like America has a different feel to it. I know in the motherland, like in Africa, or not even, you don't even have to go to Africa. Just, you go to Jamaica, you go somewhere in the Caribbean islands. You could go to, like I said, Belize. That's not in Africa. You could go to all these different places, just somewhere near the equator where all the people look like you, y'all, and your money is worth something over there. Like, why not go out the country? But you see what I'm saying? But like back to my point, the energy here, the energy here is low. Like the karma here is negative. Like it's just it's a low spiritual energy. Like we live in a zoo over here. Like America is a zoo. Like it's a corporation. Like it's just meant to make money. That's all they care about over here. Like everything is about greed and benefiting off of whoever, as long as they get you a dollar sign. And we know that. So why are we still here? My fault, y'all. I just kind of had got a little lost. Well, yeah, like why are we still here? It's nothing. There's no reason for us to be here. But oh, another thing, y'all. The food. The food here in America is terrible. Like it's so hard to get something organic. It's so hard to be healthy. The healthcare system is also running the food and all of the food administration and everything, that's run by the healthcare. So it's like, as long as we can make them sick from the food they eat, they always have to come to the doctor. You see what I'm saying? Like they have these twisted ways of thinking just to make money. Like you destroying the people, and that also puts you in a state like when somebody's physically weak and they're not in a right state of body, they're not gonna be in a right state of mind. So it's easier to control somebody who eats poorly.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
But the food here is terrible. It's so hard to get something organic, and like you barely could trust if it's really organic. You go to Africa, you go to these places near the equator, you could grow literally everything. Like the land here is not even nowhere near as fertile. Like you could grow sour sop and you could grow pineapples in your backyard, and you can grow all these tropical things in your backyard and eat that. Like it's nothing better than that. And we over here, like we gotta go to the grocery store or the farmer's market. I would suggest going to the farmer's market, but we gotta do all of these run around things. And you can't even grow everything here. Well, at least not where I'm at. It's not. I don't live in the coldest place ever, but it's also not the warmest place either. Like, see what I'm saying? It's just like, it's so many reasons to go over there. Like, the people over there are so much, like I know they treat you better. Like everybody says that. Like when you leave out of America, the way people treat each other is a different standard. Like everybody is naturally nice, and we call it nice because we're naturally assholes in America. Like we think everybody out to get us. We think everybody got something against us. We can never, come together and be unified. So we stay separate and we never conquer anything. Let's say it real quick. You see what I'm saying? Like I know everybody know the little thing. You can't break this because all of them wrap together. But if I just had one little stick, like I would break that stupid easy. That's how it is in America. Like everybody is separate and disorganized to where it's like conquering us is not a difficult feat because it's like we don't come together about nothing. We can't put our differences aside for 2 seconds to do anything over here. So it's like, why stay over here? That's my thinking. It's like, does that seem like running away from all your problems? I don't feel like America is our problem to begin with. America has never been our problem. We were forced to be over here to, like, like in the Caribbeans and all that, like, who said Chronics? If y'all listen to reggae. Like, he was like, they came to the Caribbean islands and they turned paradise into a plantation. And it's like, you see what I'm saying? Like it's just like just being over here, y'all doesn't make sense no more at this point, especially in what is 2021 and like with all this COVID in Africa. It was maybe 100 cases and a few deaths like of elderly people. And it's like over here, it's like numbers are it's like I don't know the numbers because I don't keep up with the numbers, but I know it's nothing near like what it is in Africa. Why you think it's like that in Africa? Because it's naturally easier to be healthy. The standard of health is different over there. Like we're not healthy over here. We're mentally ill over here. We're not spiritually connected over here. We none of those things like how we would be if we were in our own culture. Like we don't have no culture over here. They took it from us. They made us forget it. They taught us something different. We don't know who we are in America. Like we don't have no culture. You see what I'm saying? But we get back to Africa. We see culture left and right where you go. Like you see culture. You see a different way to live. You see a different liberty over there. We don't have that over here. You see what I'm saying? I ain't about to keep this video too long. You know, I think I'm gonna just end it right there. I could go on, as y'all can see, I could go on about this for a minute, but I'm gonna just end it right here. If you made it to the end of the video, like, comment, subscribe. If you love yourself, go ahead and subscribe. You know that's the only thing. That's the only way you can subscribe to the channel. If you love yourself, if you don't love yourself, don't click the button. But yeah, y'all gonna enjoy yourself. You know, sending y'all some positive energy and stuff. But yeah, that's the end of the video.